In this video, I want to show you how to create an SEO report in case you're a freelancer working for a client and the client wants to know, what did you do? What were the results? You need to provide them an SEO report at certain time intervals, maybe weekly, maybe every pay period. Whenever you agree, you need to give them a report of your work. And in my opinion and experience, a simple report, which doesn't take too much of their time, full of visuals and actionable information, is very effective. I would break it down to these three components. The first component is summary of what you worked on. This is where you list the time you spent and what was the task you worked on. The examples I gave here is like, let's say link building you spent 3 hours doing, and maybe building new content, it's 5 hours, depending on what you did. You probably will have a prearranged agreement with your client on what to prioritize, so that's what you would fill out here. Now, the next section is tasks completed, because your client will want to know, okay, you spent so much time working on all these things, what were the results? So you might say I published a blog post, or if you're building content for 5 hours, it might be more than one blog post, because they'll start questioning like, why is it 5 hours and only one blog post? So whatever the result was, you link to it here or you summarize it here. Like, for example, build 3 links and 6 brand mentions. It's a different result for a different kind of thing, right? This is the link building. Just to keep it organized, I would put that first, just because in the first part of the report, the link building was first. So we'll give the link building result. You might even say like link building result. So the client can easily match like, okay, link building 3 hours, here's the link building result. You might even color code it or somehow make it relatable visually. And then you want to give the summary of results. Usually the summary of results will come in the form of what was the increase in ranking. Yeah, it's good that you wrote a blog post. It's good that other things happened, but what were the results of that? Obviously, if you publish a blog post today or build links today, it's not going to get you SEO traffic today. SEO traffic might take a month or 2 or 3 from now. But still, if you're doing ongoing work, you want to show what were the results. Now, let me show you how to get visuals for your results. In your Google Search Console, here I am on a Google Search Console for a very, very new website that I'm working on. And there's not much traffic here, but what I want to show you is on your performance tab, whatever you choose, like let's say the 3 months or whatever time period, you can choose like total impressions or total clicks. Obviously, let's say for you, it's a chart that looks good, like up and to the right, traffic is going in the right direction. In this case, let's say average ranking position, right? Because you want to rank higher. You can click on export on the top right. And what's going to happen is when you click on export, you can, for example, click on export in Google Sheets or Excel, whatever you like, and you'll get a summary like this. Out of the summary, you can create visuals. You don't have to create visuals, but they help. So for example, if you want to make a pie chart, like let's say of top queries, the top keywords you're targeting. So you select that, then you go to insert chart, and then you can make a chart out of this. So it's a visual representation. And then on the right side, you can choose a pie chart, for example, so you can see, oh, great, like this keyword is getting this much traffic, etc. So whatever data that you want to show, you can easily make visuals out of any kind of data you have here. And by the way, you can choose any data. For example, if you care about certain important pages, like for example, I don't know, pilot projects, you can only export this data. Of course, you can also just screenshot it, like the high level data. You can do screenshots. You can choose any data that you want, like total clicks or total impressions, whatever you want. And you can just take a screenshot. It's also good, but you can also make visuals in Excel and drop them into here so that people can just browse it easily and it looks like a more impressive result. And suddenly you'll have everything that your client is asking. Like your client is probably thinking, what did they do? What did they accomplish? What are the results? Is there growth? And you'll be able to show everything here that they will be able to skim within 2 minutes, and they'll be hopefully satisfied with your results.